So what are some of the biggest challenges employers in the service industry or basically in any industry face when they're trying to recruit employees locally?
Yeah, so there are a couple things that they're facing right now. One of the things that's really big, especially in industries like manufacturing or hospitality, you're looking at retention at this point. So when I say, manufacturing and hospitality, I'm not talking the high-end management jobs. I'm not talking, the office jobs. I'm talking the types of jobs where you're a general laborer or you're a food counter attendant or you're a food service supervisor. Yes, you're a supervisor, but you're still on the ground. You're still at the restaurant. You're still these jobs. Uh, they're not. Let's just be blunt. They're not glamorous,
They're
right?
not sexy.
Yeah, exactly, right? And particularly to the Canadian workforce now, it's really undesirable, right? We live in a culture now with, and this is just my opinion, obviously, but I'm finding that, and I'm a millennial, so I'll talk about millennials, okay? We have this, I don't know, preconceived notion that we finish high school, go to college, graduate, and then boom, we got our six-figure job, we got a corner office on the top floor, we got a title like CEO. That's how the real world works, right? Wrong. That's not how the real world works. You're going to start as a junior something or other, and you're going to work your way up, and you're not going to have a corner office. You'll be lucky if you have a cube. Now, as you know, don't mean to be depressing about it, but that's the reality of work, and I don't think that's really changed much in
Totally.
2024 at least, right?
Yeah.
But you now have a bunch of workers that have an expectation that's so high that the average employer just it's impossible to meet that. So what they do is they will hire on, have that expectation that's way up here. Then they will work a couple shifts, work maybe a couple weeks, maybe a couple months if you're lucky.
I
Get
didn't make a
disillusioned,
change yet and they quit.
get disillusioned super quick
Yeah.
and realize, oh, this is not good. Where's my six-figure salary? Okay. And then they quit.
Yeah.
And what's worse is not only do you not have an employee anymore, but those weeks or months of training that you invested into them, that goes with them, right? So you're kind of it hits you twice, right? And employers say it's like the problem that they're having, they're telling me, they're saying, hey, I can hire from time to time, but they don't stay. And what's worse is they take my training that I gave them with them. And even worse, they go across the street and take that training to my competitors' restaurants and work for him, right?
Yeah.
So that's one of the biggest challenges. It's just retention in this market of workers, right? With that sort of disillusionment, right, of young workers, of this workforce right now. So I think that's the biggest challenge.